Hello everyone, good evening. Probably a rather short stream, a couple hours. So I'm working on Computer Factory, probably going to continue that tomorrow. RDJ is doing his thing today and he's streaming with Jessica tomorrow. So I'm just starting on the Computer Factory. Gonna run, see if we can turn that building into something slightly bigger and get 20 computers per minute out of this. And then ship them by train somewhere once we need them for the phase-free stuff. So essentially computer is going to be our first phase-free parts factory, I guess, for like a better word. Yeah, so that's the plan. So the plan is to essentially use some alt recipes here to get things rolling a little faster, a little cheaper, a little more convenient. I actually don't need that guy. This wasn't worth it. I thought about doing cheap silica recipe, but quite frankly, at the amount of quartz I need, it was a silly talk, so I didn't bother. This here is the quartz mine right next to this guy. Another quartz mine, so I'm just gonna yank this back and do a thing with it. Let's this side. I ran the tiles halfway or so. Didn't get to finish, got a whole bunch of stuff today, but anyway, you run the build and then I will run the rest of the tiles and then finish the build, and then we can tear into existing building and do some stuff with it. Let's see if she builds. No, she doesn't. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Let's see if we can do the list here. Once the electricity is going to be here, it's going to be... What is happening right now? It's like it doesn't exist. Well, I guess it's here now. Those guys don't attack me, and unless it's a server glitch of some sort where it doesn't see me, but I don't know. Okay. It's there. It's water? That one works. Oh, yeah, you water. Interesting. Okay. Buffy. Did I just kill you, bro? Alright. Pull up RTJ streams. Say hi. Give him a like. Okay, back to the this thing. I need curve. Like this. Yeah. All right. Oh, we got to remember to overclock the overclock the extractor with the copper, because that thing is not overclocked, so it's makes 40. I need considerably more than that. Right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Up to here. Logistics. This guy. 3. Okay. Looks good enough. What a climb. All right. So in theory, it's supposed to be right here. Okay. Let's find out if I'm right or wrong. Oh, look at that. There is a hole right here, which we'll probably end up tapping at some point. Okay, power's on this side. This needs to go. I don't need any of that. This guy. Let's hopefully it's not too long for the wire to go all the way up. Let's find out. Power first, and then we'll do the rest of it. Probably gonna leave this as a bridge. I usually drop those things to the ground, but this was too good to drop to the ground. Foundations for meter. In my solo game, I actually have lights to get to as a blueprint, so I deploy the conveyor belt like this. I blueprint connect and run like a conveyor stand with the lights on this. It's actually pretty handy because you can at glance see from the distance if there is still power going to the miner. But they actually eat quite a bit of power right off the bat, and I was not enjoying that aspect. So we didn't do it here. Or at least I didn't propose we do it here. Maybe we will at the later date. I don't know. Yay. Hey, little guy hanging out there. What's going on, little dude? How's life over there? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna pretend it doesn't look like us. Ooh. Okay, so I'm thinking also doing a bridge here, just for looks. And right over there, right after that, is the destination. So pretty close here. Hey, fell off a bit. One more. Now let's drop a 4 foot. Oh, let's kill this dude so he stop growling at me. Where are you at? Come here, buddy. Run away from me. Chase you. Right. So the 4-meter foundation. Don't do this to me, game. Here we go. Walls. So pretty nice. 0. Gambit, how are you, sir? Working on a computer factory, just bringing out the mats. Here's the plan. I gotta fix this. How can I move this? Properties. I was trying to figure out how to scale to window. Canvas. No. That's output. Oh, great. Wait, either. Scale to window. Anyway, let me make it bigger for you, I guess. So that's the plan. A little bit different from what we did before. So we're gonna take 320 out of that 400 plastic coming out of the going straight at the sink right now, not to the train. Oh, by the way, I'll show you what I finished the train thing. Gonna make some silica so I can make the silicon circuit board. That stuff is just delicious recipe. Anyway, so that's what I'm running right now, quartz. I only need 105, so not a biggie. And then I'm gonna use steam copper sheets, which is also a fantastic alt, to make a ton of copper sheets, 8 refineries, and then do some wire. I didn't use any else on here. I could use obviously pure, but I don't know. Pure just not a great recipe alternative to regular one, and those much smaller. So I say screw it. I'll keep it this way. So 12 of those make wire. They'll stamp them into the cable, and we'll feed them into the into this guide 160. That's plastic I already spoke of, and 80 circuit boards coming in. So a little bit of water, overclocked existing miner we already had. I think it's at 240. Bring it to 480, and then bring this stuff, and essentially got that building to at least to some degree, and just redo a whole bunch of those things. Probably don't get most of it done tonight, but just setting us up for tomorrow, I guess, because RDJ is not around tomorrow either, so I'll be running solo tomorrow as well. All right, where did I drop the... It's on this side, right? Yeah, I think so. And it's a very scenic route. Going over the waterfall and doing all kind of wonderful things. Right. Yeah, it's on this side. Okay. Alright, so let me drop it to the deck down there, and then I will finish running the power and the conveyor over here. And then we will work on figuring out how to drop this thing all the way down to the dunes below. And we should have the thing we desire. Okay, so it's right here. Logistics. This guy right here. And then this guy right here. This is probably going to be too long for the cable for sure. This is too close to the cliff. The cable is for the wire as well, so not for the wire, for the lift. All right. Okay. Oh, I didn't put one up there. Unacceptable. What is happening? Okay. Alright, let's finish running the power. Where did I stop running the power? Somewhere here, right? Yeah. Here. Source put the 2 on the hub until face restarts. Why would you do that? You're gonna wait until you're not gonna build any coal? That is rough, buddy. Is there some special challenge associated with it, or you just decided that you don't like coal? Hammer everything out what I can. I'm not sure if I know what that means, boss. You mean just you don't want to rebuild the factories? Is after you finish the so you're not building coal, just so you don't want to tear them out down later? So that's what's happening. Okay. We still have our coal, man. I'm actually pretty. What is happening? Did I F this up? Oh, no, that's right. Okay. I don't know. I think coal is pretty useful. I mean, granted, probably running the compacted coal is much better than running regular coal, but still. But on the other hand, the amount of sulfur on the map, it's actually a shame to use it for coal power, I suppose, but. But running on 2 generators off the hub, that's double tough, buddy. I don't know if I'll subject myself to that. Plus, to be honest, I actually do enjoy building coal power plants quite a bit. They are pretty easy to hammer out, and they just make my brain happy. Everybody close your eyes, it's not happening. I think this is in the right place. No impures on the map. Yeah, that's what this server is. I really like it. Really makes me happy. This is all pure nodes, essentially. Right here, right? No. But still, there is not that many sulfur nodes around. Even at that, there's what, I don't know. I never actually looked up how many of them there, but they are pretty rare. That's why I haven't suggested we build the weapons factory yet, is because I want to look around and kind of get settled in a place where I'm unlikely to need sulfur. Oh wait, I didn't build that part yet. All right, let's do that. Walls. Some of these. Okay. Yeah. Not that thin. But anyway. What do we got here? Too high? Probably. This. Actually, let me drop down lower. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, stupid. Logistics. Yeah. Right. Let's do it from the top then. All right, I think this is going to be easier. Let's see what beam we're gonna use for this shenanigans. H-beam maybe? Yeah, maybe. Does it look good? I don't know if it does. Alright, let's try something else. What else we want to try? paint it. I guess. I can say I feel either way about this. So we could do the other one on the other side. So it looks... looks at least deliberate. Why is that 40 meter higher than this 40 meter? Hey, RDJ, how are you, sir? Oh, thank you. Much appreciated, sir. Okay. Oh, wait. It's gonna run into the beam. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah. Now, well, let's try this for size. Geronimo! Okay. Now the power. And then delete the wall. So 3 more climbs up that wall. Better. Yes, the wire is too long, is somewhere right here. Okay. We got power and we got conveyor out here. So let's just delete this wall. And we'll move on with our lives. Should probably start thinking about dropping this thing to deck level. Okay, bulls are gone. All right. So now we gotta get it over there. I really don't want to hit that water feature. So how about now? Okay. Guess it's a 1 meter ramp. Okay. gonna get us home. And then we can probably hop over this container and get to this belt and get over this corner. Maybe. Alright, but let's find out. Curve. Nice gentle curve. It's back to straight again. Let's go. Okay. Switch to straight again. Do a little piece between the before the ramp and right after the ramp, and just pondering my options here. I really don't want to shift it to this end in case we need to bring that coal over. And then in the very end, it's gonna be just the disaster of the spaghetti mess. I can churn it right here and not do this. Especially that the factory is actually gonna expand over there. You know what? I'm gonna leave it alone for now. We finish the power run and then figure out what I'm doing with this once I get the buttoned up. I'm a little too far. It's alright. Hope nobody minds power lines in the water. Okay. Let's find where the power is here. Yeah, I found it. Right here. Go swimming. Yeah. So, right here. Oh, okay. Guess that was unnecessary. I hope this part goes somewhere. And it's not orphaned. It goes to the main power grid. Let's go see. This power actually does a thing. Hey, look at that. This looks right to you, yo. I don't know if this 240. This 240. Okay, so that should bring us quartz. It's coming down. It's coming here. I really like graphics with Star Rupture. It actually looks pretty decent. Oof. DJ built quite a spaghetti factory. All right, we have this one here. Let's head over and visit Copper. Sitting right here. Okay. Oh, we gotta fix this. This is not looking great. Okay. All right. Okay. So we came here. Get this guy a little bit more amped up. Last free shards we have in depot. Okay. 600, but what? $480. Okay, good. 480. Now he's gonna go belt speed. Right, he's a little yellow because not consuming it. Okay, so next step we're gonna think about water. And we have a couple of choices. I really didn't want to dig into the pipes RDJ and I made for the other factory. I'm not quite sure if it's actually possible. Let's find out. It is possible. Look at that. Okay. So in that case, I run the pipes. This. But probably feed the pipe under this. I'm gonna have to try. Anyway, alright. Let's continue, although they are not the same as this setup right here. And it is unfortunate, but anyway. Maybe I should... No, I shouldn't raise them. Alright. So... let's see what we can do here. Yeah. Alright, so the question is, can I hide them under the foundation? Taking bets. Doesn't look like it, but I'm taking bets. Yeah. It does not. And dropping them one tile lower, just, it's super shallow here, so it doesn't seem to be an option. Okay, so just delete this. This will do it here. I can bring it here. Right here, and then run right beside the belt, I guess? I don't know. It seemed to be a tough question right now. I really don't want to build around the station. Yeah, look this way. gonna go the other way. What is the curve looks like this here? Logistics. Yeah. Okay. Oof. All right, Nerd. How are you today? Thank you for the lurk. Much appreciated, sir. This is not looking good. I know, I know. Oof. I am trying to figure out what is the most aesthetic way, I guess, here. Let's start with straight. Try here. Guess that's the plan. All right. Can some? I'm happy. Yeah, half a foundation. Huh. All right, so half a foundation is probably this. Let's try. Horizontal to vertical. Doesn't seem to like it. Too close. Step back one. On the line, you think this thing is not in the center. If he was here, maybe. Yeah, that's probably as tight as it's gonna get. All right, let's continue. All right, very good. Thank you, sir. What the game? Come on. Okay. All right, so idea here would be to come up with that pipe all the way down here, then turn, and then kind of leave somewhere here. What is happening right now? Okay. Okay. That is our water. Presumably this is straight. Okay, so we got water. We got copper sitting right here. And we got delicious, delicious crystals sitting right here. I'll have to tear into this and see what's going on here. I don't know what I just deleted there. Oh, it's a conveyor sticking up. But anyway. And this stuff is coming out of this stuff. Okay, so that's for plastic. Yeah, if I need to, I can drag it on this side. All right, so here we have smelters. Smelters, 4 of them. New recipe wants 6 and 6. So that's easy. So that floor remains. Okay. Next floor, constructors. There are 6 of them on this floor. And I need 12 and 6. So this can become the silica building or silica floor. Can fit silica up here. This floor also constructors is going to take 6. And this floor is assemblers. Okay, so I'm going to destroy this because I need 12 for the wire. So this is going to get filled in with 6 and 6. Right? I can do 6 and 6, right? I'm not crazy. No, I can do 4 and 4, so it could be 8. And I don't think I have space for more. And I need 12. And 12, I guess I can do 6, and then next floor another 6. Like this floor would be 6, and this floor would be 6. Right? And then that would be it for this guy. And then I need another 6 for the cable, which gonna come out, which is gonna be all that wire. So the wire is gonna be on top. So it's gonna be 6 and 6 wire. So this floor is gonna be another 6 wire. And then I will do a floor of 8 constructors, and I think floor is 4. Right? What do we got here? 4. I can probably, presumably do 6 on them, but I need 8, so that probably doesn't make sense. So it's going to be 2 floors of 4. So this floor is going to be constructors. This is going to be assembler floor 1, assembler floor 2 above me, and then last one would be, what I got, 2 of those beasts per floor. Jeez, this is going to be 4 floors of those beasts going up, and then we can go from there. All right, so I think we can preserve the statics of this building because it does look cool. Now, the only thing we're missing is to build something in this style for 8 refineries. And my blueprint is 4. So it's gonna be something like this. What's wrong with me? I said, what, 8? So 2 of them side by side. Blueprints. Refinery. 4x4. Refinery X3. Okay. This is the right one. So we want feed. The feed into them would be copper ingots. So probably this way. This ingots is just the floor right next door. What are you complaining about? What are you colliding with now? Help me understand. Is this collision? This thing should be able to phase straight through shit with 0 problems. Blueprints. This guy again. I want you tight against the building, buddy boy. Guess that's not happening. Right, it's off by a half. And no, it's not off by a half. This is This is the right place. And it needs to tell me what is it unhappy about. This guy? I mean, in theory, entirely of this stuff is not. Maybe beams? Yeah. Either beams or the wool stuff. Okay, so. Right. This way. So putting another one there is not great. So we're gonna build off of this floor and put two above this. So this is gonna be a sub. Let's see if it's gonna let me. Blueprints. Probably not. But I really wanna. Okay. I wonder why there are. It's a little weird because this. Come on, dude, get up there. This should be a subfloor. Oh, this is the floor. Right, and this is right height, right? Yeah. Okay, I guess it's going up to the next sub. Can be helped. Which means the water is gonna be super freaking high. Okay. So this is the sub. Examine 4. This is so much higher. What am I missing here? this sub. Right here. Okay. So that is going to be my addition to this building. We'll encapsulate those bad boys and make it look part of the design, or make it look a little different. All right, I'm going to go grab a smoke. I will be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Looking good. Okay, so let's start. Okay, we don't need that for sure. I'm gonna end up with a lot of computers on my hands here. Right. More computers. Should have left the dimensional depot on. Yeah. All right, so this is gonna be great. So we can see where a piping is coming through. We'll finish the rest of this later. Oh my god, stop it. Okay. Let's take a look at the recipe one more time. Yep, let's start in the basement, 6 and 6. Stairs. Okay. Back to the basement I go. Wait, what? Who are these people? Oh, that's my refineries. Okay, now where is the row coming in? Row. Oh, right here. Perfect. Okay, and you do need to split it though. Right, 176 and 160. Yes, I do need to split it. So I'm gonna say 5 in front of this guy. Okay, that's gonna not work this way. 5, then it's gonna work this way. That's where the second one is gonna go. And then the outputs is this way. Yeah. And we're gonna feed them to this guy. Right here. Oh, right. We need to feed them in both places. See if I can make it happen without too much pain. Of course, there's gonna be pain. Nothing but the pain. No. Guess it's going on outside, huh? Yeah, those boys needs to move. Both sides. Not ideal. Have that up. This should be 2 floors higher. Because it can't be lower. I can be on this sub, but I need to be sub to sub. Okay, so which means it's to be this guy right here. Right? Right, I'm not crazy, right? The sub below this is this guy, where we know it's not gonna fit. Definitely not gonna fit here. And this is all wrong because this is joining the main floor to the subfloor. Which is not ideal. I guess I can place him lengthwise. stack them up to this floor. Decisions, decisions, decisions. How many tiles I need to fit? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Not enough tiles. Guess it is what it is, right? This is where the subfloor is going to end. Okay. And the ant is going to need an extra tile because how many tiles is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is expected, right? So this is right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was original binning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is 6. All right. Steve, don't even think of what are you doing, bro? Okay, now, so this, presumably here, we can do this. happening? Right, that needs to be reversed. So I can connect it at the moment. This is good. That, but I need this. All right, yeah. Okay. Yeah. And the speed for the one feeding the copper sheets should be 97,7778. So 97.7778. Enter. Focus settings. Okay. So that one is good. They just ran out of the swapper. Let's actually fix that feed. Okay. All right, so those gonna get fed with 4. Start making delicious stuff. Just gonna feed these guys. All right, let me go fix the row upstairs. Okay. Fix the lift. Make sure you hear the click. If you don't hear a click, things are not going well for you. Okay. Okay. In theory, those guys been loaded with ingots right now. Delicious ingots. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both sets of machine got loaded with 176 in the ingots a minute. Okay. Makes me thrilled. We'll deal with this later. It's probably going to be a very same setup going up. But we'll get to that in a minute. Alright, now. Question is, which one is my edit and which one were here before me? I think I added these. I don't know if I can tell now. Let's see if I can line it up. We need, what, 2 tiles per? Yeah. Oh, I can do this, yeah. Okay. Gonna be loaded from the same place. Just right here. Nope. Unsuccessful attempt. What's happening? What is this black magic? Why are they... Oh. They go in the other way. Wow, how compact the okay. Love how compact this blueprint is. Okay. Alright, this is good. Outproof from this guy is gonna need to be TBD. I don't know yet. Off the bat. Alright, Gambit. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna be not far behind. As soon as I finish this setup, setting the speed, I'm going to. Because tomorrow is Monday. With those consequences. those guys need to be... Good night. Okay, so this guy is supposed to be set. The copper ingot. And for the wire, those guys need to run at 88.88889. 88.8889. Enter. Copy settings. Okay. I need power. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute before they clear the platforms upstairs, so I'm gonna let this run overnight and then we can continue looking at it tomorrow. Tomorrow SDJ's soon to lose Jessica, so we're just gonna continue working on this until this is all set. So one of them should be 160, one of them should be 176. Namely, this guy should be 176 and this guy should be 160. And the buffers are, this one is empty already, this one is empty, empty. Yeah, this one is still clearing. This one is still clearing. one is still clearing, so it's gonna take him a hot minute to get there. But I gotta run because tomorrow is the thing. All right, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. I'm gonna go. Tomorrow more of this. Continue working on this plan. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, please, if you can. Also awesome. And I'll see